I'm here at Edith Cowan University in Western Australia for the Western Australian Adobe Education Leaders Summit.
An AEL is an Adobe Education Leader. It's an educator, either a teacher, an administrator, or staff member who has demonstrated extraordinary leadership as well as expertise with our products.
I could not be more excited with the bunch of people that we've selected to be leaders for Adobe in WA. They are truly an outstanding bunch of people, and I'm really excited about what we are going to do together and the journey we have together over the next few years with these people.
We have about 20 education leaders established now in Western Australia, and we're really looking forward to growing this community.
And the aim of the Institute really was to help the new AELs get to know one another, start to form a community, and then start to identify ways where they can impact learning and teaching throughout the state.
It's helped me a lot being an AEL, mainly because of the community, a very active online community. I participate a little bit in the online meetings, but generally I prefer a self-paced learning. So I drop into the video resources, and I prefer to sort of train myself as and when I have time. So yes, and it's just that option that I can reach out to other Adobe experts at any time.
So I previously used Adobe Products when I worked in industry. I worked in web design and graphic design. So I used a whole suite of products. But in education, we use it all the way through from media studies all the way up to computer science and general use in terms of just general photo editing or creating presentations for chapels and things like that.
I have a degree in multimedia design, which I did before I became a teacher, and luckily enough, throughout my entire degree, I got to use Adobe products. I became proficient in Photoshop, After Effects, Premiere, InDesign, Flash, Director. I've been using them for a long time. When I became a teacher, I was able to take my experience from my degree in multimedia design, as well as my industry experience, to help students to achieve the desired outcomes.
The AELs here have been simply amazing and phenomenal. I've been incredibly impressed with them. I think that getting to hear their stories and the stories of their students, the stories of Western Australia, has been hugely impactful for me and helped me to understand the context here in the country. It's also helped to shape some of our ideas about how we might best support young people and educators here in Western Australia.
And with the use of Adobe products, I could make the class more engaging. For example, in English, the students had to create posters to do representation. So I actually brought them into the computing lab and got them to do posters in Photoshop.
I have a student who is in my Year 8 class, and he's in a wheelchair. He has, no fine motor skills. He can't use his hands. He talks through voice activation connected to his laptop computer. And he started using Photoshop and playing around with text and imagery, and he's really excited about that, because for the first time he can actually visually express himself, and I'm really hoping that he's going to become really good at Photoshop, because he's expressed that he really enjoys that, and then build on and start to use InDesign, and we'll see great things from him in the future.
With maths, I use Flash because I make flip charts using the Promethean smartboards. So the kids have access to interactivity using the smartboards. And then with science, I'm predominantly using Flash as well, creating online modules, interactive learning modules. So it's just another way for my students to learn
We actually use a range of Adobe tools. We use Flash, Photoshop extensively, Illustrator occasionally, Dreamweaver. I think that the main tools we would use within the teaching, of course Adobe Acrobat would be our normal work role, but these tools enable the students to be able to release large amounts of creativity in directions that they choose. So we can give a broad-ended task, and the students can choose the method in which they can actually achieve the outcomes of the task, and they can use a variety of products to create a final product by collaborating within the products themselves.
The opportunity to be here has been phenomenal. The fact that I can network with other teachers in WA and having the other Adobe educators here, that I don't think I'd be able to get that anywhere else. And I really, really appreciate the opportunity given to me. The knowledge and information and creativity that people have, it's like we can take on the world, which is good because, it's all for the kids.
It's been fabulous so far, meeting everyone on the summit, and we have a wide range of really exciting follow-up activities to grow and strengthen this community.
What I'm really hoping is that this institute has allowed the AALs to start to create a community and a network that they can leverage to drive change here in Western Australia and to achieve the goals that they have for creativity and for the youth in the state. I'm hoping that the effort will be something that they can lead, and the skills and the tools that we've introduced here will be something that they'll take to the next level and surprise us all with what they achieve.
But I'm here as a fellow educator to help you in your journey. So hopefully I'll be able to come out on a reasonably regular basis to help motivate you and keep you going. And finally, give yourselves a big round of applause because you've all been absolutely awesome the way you've contributed. So well done.